We just developed the best LED mask on the planet. And yeah, I know how that sounds. Bombastic, right? Well, I'm Dr. Rajani, and this is not sponsored. Nobody paid me to make this video for you. So let me earn that sentence quickly. Because if you're searching for the best LED mask right now, you're probably confused. Yeah, dozens of choices. Everyone's out there claiming they're medical grade. And online reviews are all over the place and paid for. So here's what I'm going to do for you. Buy whatever mask suits you best. Truly, I started this channel 15 years ago to educate and inform. I have a day job. It's not YouTube or skincare or as an influencer. This video is about your results for your hard-earned dollars because that's why you're searching. Because nothing else matters other than your results for your time and the money that you're going to spend. Speaking of time, yours is valuable. So yeah, this one, it has PEMF, pulsed electromagnetic field. This one, a chin strap. And yeah, this one addresses the hairline. And yeah, on this one, you can turn off the near infrared. Those 4 things alone, they confuse a lot of people. Understandable, especially the reviewers who are judging masks like gadgets.
Go gadget chopper.
But they don't see real patients in real life. Real life like us, like you and me. That's what counts. Or many times they don't even work in the field of aesthetics and it shows. That's not a jab, it's just reality. Because in real aesthetics, you don't get graded on opinions, you get graded on outcomes. Thousands. Now, you need to know the 3 big things people tend to criticize about LED masks. And I'll explain the design logic like a doctor, not a spec sheet. First, why does the Plasma Glow have a strap to tighten the chin area? Because the jawline and underchin, they're not acute bonus zone, they're a top complaint for people coming into practices. Doc, my jawline, it's just a little waddle here. And in Korea and other countries, and now here, you can see them here in this country, chin straps. They're a whole category of devices, if you want to say, by themselves. Those straps that go around the face and head and hold the chin up, people wear them for hours a day, especially globally. So we supercharged the strap to add the power of LED to supercharge your mitochondria. So the strap isn't there as a decoration, it's there because the lower face is where most masks lift off or they gap or they just float. Not ours. Fit matters, distance matters, stability matters. If the mask isn't consistently close to the skin in the area you're targeting, you don't get consistent delivery, period. Submental skin and fat is resistant. It's why I regularly have to address submental fat in clinic, even though the rest of the face is youthful. It's just this area. Just some tightening here. So that strap, it keeps the lower face engaged. The light is actually treating the area people complain about, and you don't need to spend another $100 for this popular product. Money savings. Now on the halo design, I made it even simpler and more user-friendly. Magnetic snaps. Click, click, click. Done. Second, the number of lights. Now this is where marketing has completely scrambled people's brains. It's not only the number, it's the placement, it's the bulb. Let me use an analogy from my world. I can inject 50 injection points in a face, but does that make it automatically look better than 7 perfectly placed points? Not even close. More doesn't mean better. Better means better. With LED, what matters is this. Are you delivering the treatment to the zones that actually age first and bother people most? In real life, those zones are the eyes, the mouth area. And right now you're going, Doc, yeah, the mouth area. I know. I see people. I see when you walk into my clinic. Yes, especially for females, that lower face, it's incongruently aging from, say, the cheek skin over here. And worse, of course, the lower face is dynamic, so the lower face moves way more than, say, the lateral face here. In the third area, the jawline and the jowls, and just underneath here, we call it the submentum. And here's a detail people don't think about. You don't need the same focus everywhere on the face. The lateral cheek tends to have thicker, more resilient skin than the delicate area around the eyes and mouth. Look at my face. Wrinkles below the eyes, but not over here. And I'm going to say something blunt but true. Nobody ever has come into my clinic in 30 years and said, Doc, my lateral cheek dermis is too thin. Please make it thicker. It's not a complaint that people come in with, but the under eye is. In fact, overemphasizing the wrong area can create imbalance, what I call facial incongruency, where one zone looks overtreated or oddly different from the rest. That mismatch, that's what reads as older. Let me say it again. That mismatch, if we address the lower face the same as the cheek over here or the under eye, it's the mismatch of treatment that reads as older. And a mask needs to take that in consideration for design. So no, don't get hypnotized by more LEDs. Get obsessed with whether the mask targets the areas you actually care about, and look for quality bulbs and quality coverage. A design that knows where your concerns are. Remember, we talked about the reviewers reviewing quote unquote gadgets? Well, how would they ever know? Don't be misled. On we go. Third, the hairline piece. This one's easy. Why? You guys asked for it. No, I'll rephrase it. You guys demanded it, because I like having my hair too, by the way. But in my poll with this community, the smartest crew on earth, this community, 62% of you said, yes, the hairline is a concern. 62%. Another 25% said, it's not my main concern, but I'd like to have it for prevention. So that means 87% of you want a hairline option on your LED mask. And remember, you can go to my community tab on my channel anytime and see these polls. The numbers change slightly over time as more people answer, but we get thousands and thousands on the polls, and a lot of people comment to give you great value. You can learn from them. But the signal has been loud and consistent. Hairline matters. The industry, they just don't know it matters yet. Why? Because they're in the factory cutting corners for profits. And here's why this channel is different. We're not a big corporation hiding behind paid names. We can't ignore you. We are the product. I'm not a spokesperson. I'm the developer who listens, and I'm also the physician who has to see the outcomes on real skin. That's why Halo exists. Halo is built from patients plus all of you. We did it, and I thank you. Now, only 2 things went into the design of the Plasma Glow series. Just 2. And it explains why we here, you and I, developed the best mask on the planet. Number 1, results. You see, the Plasma Glow was designed by patients sitting in front of me, telling me what they were seeing for results. Most importantly, what they were not seeing from the prototypes. And of course, like always, we use objective measures as well, like my next generation 3D imaging. We need hard metrics too, of course. And then number 2, real world feedback at scale. This Halo mask, you designed it. We designed it. You see, Halo was designed by those same patients, yep, but then everyone on this channel. Look in the comments below my original LED light videos. It was you who said, Doc, add PEMF to it. It did wonders for my back and my post-laser treatment. And it was you guys that said, Doc, why can't I turn off the near infrared on my mask? And here's another huge suggestion you said loud and clear. The hairline. You told me my hormones fell and my hairline and hair fell out. Or post-virus, I lost my hair. Because the only thing that really matters after you spend hundreds of your hard-earned dollars is the visible result. Now, about that ability to turn the near infrared off, you need to hear this. Near infrared, NIR. And that matters because a small percentage of people, about 5% of us here, especially pigment-prone skin types, can notice a little bit of darkening or worsening pigmentation with heat or certain light exposures. Now, an LED mask, a quality one, should never give off heat. That's why you buy quality ones with quality bulbs. But the light can sometimes trigger it, 5%. Now, here's where the medicine thinks differently than the corporation. A company may look at 5% and say, that's small, not worth it. A doctor looks at that 5% and says, what? That's 1 in 20. 5% is 1 in 20. And if you see 20 patients a day, that's one person a day. You're not a number. You are not a number. I take that seriously. That's why Halo gives you control. You can tailor it to your skin. You can turn near infrared off should you wish, instead of gambling and hoping you're not that small percentage. And by the way, PEMF is one of those things most people have never even seen in a mask. But we have it. It's been used in medicine and rehab spaces for a long time. In aesthetics, it's increasingly part of the broader conversation around recovery and support, especially when we're thinking about swelling, inflammation, signaling, and scar appearance over time. Wound healing is what this is all about. Even on a daily basis, those same mechanisms add youth to the face. Comment below if you know what PEMF is, if you've used it for your journey in other ways, and if you have an opinion on it so we all learn here. And I also want you to understand something. Red light is cutting edge, but it's not new to me. I actually started using red light in my clinic about 15 years ago, back when people thought it was fluff, and like my development of PRF and the baby face, arrows were being thrown at anyone who talked about it. Fast forward to now, and it's very common to see red light used as part of recovery support after procedures, including post-op care like facelift recovery protocols and lasers. PMF, used in this mask, was mostly used for bone healing. Bone, the thing that holds your skin up, that drapes your skin. You can have the best skin in the world, but you want bone for structure and support, or the skin will wrinkle and crinkle. So yeah, PEMF, it should be in the mask for many of you too. Now, one more funny point, because people love to say this online. LED masks make people look stupid. Yeah, they all look stupid. I don't like that word, but every mask looks ridiculous on all of them. Although it's becoming normalized, I must say. I even see Korean sheet masks on the plane now as I travel. Even me, I put one on once in a while. But here's my philosophy. If you're going to look stupid anyway, you may as well get a result. So that's the Plasma Glow series. Yes, designed backwards from outcomes, from real faces, and from real complaints, and from real world usability to then create what we need. If you buy mine, great. If you buy another one, that's cool too. But now you know what to look for. You know who we are, all of us here. That's my fabulous group here, all of you. I like my hair, and I want everyone who wants hair to be able to have it. Placement over hype, options for pigment-prone users, and design choices informed by real patients, real priorities, not just a spec sheet. Now, I said I have a day job, and some of you may be wondering what I do. I see clients, I teach physicians and practitioners, I lecture around the world. I'm mostly obsessed with developing the best aesthetic technology out there, and I work globally to do so. Rajani MD Home Products came from a very selfish problem, actually, because I can't see my clients every month. I see them once every year or two. So I needed a way to help them hold the results so they don't feel like they need to chase treatments elsewhere and accidentally ruin good work. Thus, the Rajani MD product line. And then because everyone said, hey, how come I don't have access to what your patients do? I then made that available online to everyone in my community. Now, you also asked me for all the best treatments for 2026. Again, not sponsored, but I went through 20 treatments in this video and 3 that you should absolutely avoid to keep your skin and body beautiful, healthy, and vibrant. Enjoy your beautiful journey.